Hi there everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus here, another episode of Magic 2015. So for Friday Night Magic this week, I'll be playing with a Grixis control deck, as suggested by one of you, the viewers. Made a couple of modifications to the deck you did suggest though, just a couple of changes to my liking, but I'll go through the full deck at the end. We're just going to play some games first. I've just come off the back of this insane practice duel I just played. It was totally mental. Lasted like 20 minutes. Like I was down to like 5 cards to draw, and the only reason I won is because I had a Tower Rand at the end and I had like loads of instants to keep playing. I think by the end I had the Tower Rand and 4 other Drakes on the field, or something crazy like that. But it was good fun. So I'm going to play the island here. Reason being is so that I have the Think Twice and the Nullify open, and I can carry on playing the multi-lands afterwards. So this turn I'm either going to nullify something or think twice at the end of my turn, depending on what the mentor play. Oh no, Romcow123 plays. So what's he going to play? He's going to play Elvish Visionary. Don't care about you. So he's going to draw a card, and we're just going to think twice. Ah, very nice Tower Rand. That's what I want to see. So we are now going to play Crumbling Necropolis, and again we've got the Nullify open in case he plays anything more terrifying than an Elvish Visionary. So we're looking at some kind of, I'm guessing it's going to be a token deck. We've got like white, red and green, kind of the perfect token colours. Oh crap, that's not good. I'm already in a lot of trouble. I should have played a fast land there. I really should have countered that. That's not fun at all. Beastmaster Ascension. Oh god, I'm totally screwed here. I've basically got to keep his numbers low and hope that doesn't get too pumped up, otherwise this may be a very, very short game. So let's play the Swamp here. Reason being is so that I can actually get the Tower Rand down this turn. So this is going to help me keep his numbers low, as he's not going to want to swing. Well, he might just decide to swing in anyway. What's he got? He can't be He's going to Cloud Shift his 1/1. Oh great, so he's going to draw another card. Fair enough, that's an interesting move to make there. So I think what's going to be important for me is finding an Anger of the Gods at some point. This is one of the new Tri-lands. In case you hadn't seen, there are new cards in the game. There's Khans of Tarkir cards, so there's new Tri-lands, which is pretty sweet. Damn, Mentor of the Meek is not fun either. I really am going to need an Anger of the Gods at some point, I think, just to nuke the world. Oh my god, creatures get +5/+5 as well, so I'm going to block that. I'd rather have less creatures coming at me next turn if it's all the same to you guys. Very nice, we've got another Think Twice, so I've got some counter open, which is good. So I can stop him playing any more kind of cards or anything like that. We're not going to swing, obviously. Gonna wait to get our Drakes down, which you should be able to start swinging him with next turn. So I'm going to want to beat him down before he can kind of get this pumped up to 7, I think it is. Yeah, 7 quest tokens it needs, so I'm going to want to move pretty fast. What's he going to play now? Got to Snipe. I think I will nullify you. Marvellous. Has he got anything else to play? I'm just trying to limit the number of creatures he has on the board basically now. I'm probably going to think twice at the end of his turn as well, depending on what he does. So he's kind of paused. He's not sure what to do. If I was him, I'd swing with that, because I'm not going to block with my Tower and Sky Summoner, so it's kind of tempting to kill it, but at the same time, I'm just going to skip blocking there. I'd rather keep my Tower and Sky Summoner alive, it's all the same to you guys. And then we are going to think twice here. What's he going to do? Seriously? He's going to raise the alarm. Okay, fair enough. So I couldn't have dissolved anyway. So I'm not looking particularly good here. I think the only thing that might save me right now would be a... none of them. Fair enough. So let's play the Is It Guildgate. So I'm going to want to keep these back, basically. I'm going to swing in with one of them, and then save the other two for... No, I'm actually going to save all of them, I think, actually. Yeah, I need more drakes, basically. To do like a massive swing at some point. I need to block his creatures. So all he's got is 1/1s right now. He can't... He won't get that 5/5 bonus quite yet. So he's playing you, so I'm going to dissolve the Mentor of the Meek. Don't want you coming onto the board. I will have that dissolve on top, thank you very much. Can never have too much counter. So this is where he's decided not to block, so that's good for me. So let's play Rakdos Guildgate. So we shall swing in one of these drakes this turn. Like so. Reason being, I've still got enough creatures to block all of his. So he's running out of cards as well, which is good for me. So I'm starting to get the card advantage. I've still got a Negate and a Traumatic Visions. So you're going to play Nomad Outpost, so it's just another land. Is he going to swing? Because if he swings, he's then got nothing to then activate this in future. So I can now activate, I think, twice. Won't activate another one, just to be on the safe side. And I get another Drake as well, which is good for me. Or do I activate the other thing twice? No, I'll leave it for now, just in case. Ah, excellent. Another thing twice. That's what I like to see. Lots of card draw. So I can now swing in with two of my Drakes and keep enough people open for blocking, which is good for me. That's what I like to see. I love it when a plan comes together. This is where control really works, because although he's got the Beastmaster Ascension down, he can't swing in with any of these because he's got no way of backing it up, and then he knows that if he does lose all of this, he's then got nothing to swing in with in future, because I'm just going to counter it all. Do I Traumatic Visions that? It's tempting, but I'm going to leave it. It's only an Elvish Visionary. Although it will activate that, so I suppose he will draw two cards from it. I could have countered it, but I didn't really deem it that worthwhile. And what else is he going to play? Now that, I will negate. And get myself an extra Drake for my troubles. Anything else? Any more for any more, Romka? I'm just going to kick your ass with all my Drakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got 10 damage on the board at the moment. So, Triplicate Spirits. Can I counter that? I can counter that. Haha, sucks to be you. That was probably his endgame. And he's tapped all of his creatures as well, so I think that's lethal on the board. Haha, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fantastic. And there was the Anger of the Gods just to be on the safe side. And that is how you win with a control deck. You totally screw over your opponent and force him to tap all of his creatures. Grand. Oh god, don't tell me he's... Oh, he's got battle animations on. I'll see you in a sec for a second game, guys. Okay, so I think I could probably get away with keeping this, mostly because I got the two nullifies open and the negate with the two blue lands, so I'm going to see if I can get away with this. I doubt I will. This will probably be a total disaster, but because I need obviously black and red mana for the Indulgent Tormentor and the Anger of the Gods, neither of which I have right now. Was he playing Calastrian Highborn? Are we looking at some kind of vampire deck here, maybe then? Interesting. Could do some red mana. So I got nothing to do this turn. All I've got is a nullify to play next. So when... Can I pause this? So whenever Calastrian Highborn or another vampire control dies, you may pay 1 black mana. If you do so, target player loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Fair enough. It's not a bad ability to have. So I'm taking 2 damage there. I could really start doing some of the mana here. That could be quite important, the Traumatic Visions with the mana cycling, as I can start to pull out things like red and black mana using it if I need to. Although I've got nothing to do here at the moment. It looks like I'm just a mono blue at the moment. Just because I've not been able to draw into any of my other lands, apparently. So, yeah, maybe that was a bad idea to start that hand, really. I mean, I could get away with it, so I'm just going to nullify you. Go away. So he's swinging in with his 2/2, which is fair enough. Can accept that. So looks like I'm playing mono black, which is interesting. Still nothing from me, so I may have to basic land cycle this turn. And pull out a red, I think would be quite important here. Mostly because I'm trying to activate Anger of the Gods. So if I could find another, if say for example I found a Rakdos Guild Gate, that would be pretty good for me, as that would leave the Anger of the Gods open, and the Indulgent Tormentor would then only be 1 black mana away. And I can now shock that 2/2 as well if I need to. So you're going to play Bloodflow Connoisseur, fair enough. So just swinging with a 2/2. I might just shock it. Do I shock it? I'm going to shock it. He might sacrifice it though. I don't know if he actually knows what he's doing. Oh, he's going to play Undying Evil. Of course he's going to play Undying Evil. God's sake. I fell into that trap, didn't I? And he's just going to sacrifice it as well. So, and he gets, and I lose 2 mana as well. 2 health even. Sorry. Great. This is going really quite well. This second one, yeah, mate, that was a really bad idea to start off with. I think the only way I'm getting out of this at the moment is by getting another red mana here. Come on, heart of the cards, heart of the cards. Come on, rubbing the deck, rubbing the deck. Nope, that's a negate. So yeah, apparently I'm just not drawing into any mana here. At least I've got 3 counters open, which is always nice. Although I've now got that on the board, so really need that red mana next turn. What are the chances? I've got like 4 left in the deck, I think, so like a 1 in 12. There's red mana, but it might be too little too late at this point. I mean, I can nuke him next turn, would be quite nice. But I'm severely lacking health right here. I do have the Obelisk to potentially give me health in future. I mean, I'm down to 4. What's he going to play? Nothing. Okay, so I could tribute to Hunger here, get some health back, but that might be for later on when he starts to. So I think I'm going to have to Anger the Gods here. I've still got a negate open, which is good for any spells next turn. So his Bloodflow Connoisseur couldn't have got out of that. So we've got Calastria Highborn, which I'm just going to nullify. Let's keep vampires off the field. Very nice. So I need 1 black mana basically, and then I can get Indulgent Tormentor down, which will be starting to be good for me. I do have some life gain in the Tribute to Hunger. I do have a Think Twice to play on his turn. So it's not looking quite so bad as it was 30 seconds ago, put it that way. Let's play Think Twice here. I could technically play this twice right now, but I'm not going to. Oh, and there's the Rakdos Guild Gate. Oh, things are looking rosy all of a sudden. Things are all coming up, Ollie, aren't they? We can actually start to get the Obelisk down now as well, so this is all looking pretty good. Has he just got like nothing useful? Wow. Let's flash back here. Another Guild Gate, very nice. So how much mana have I got open at the moment? 1, 2, 5, 6. I mean, it's kind of tempting to play Indulgent Tormentor, but at the same time, I almost want that one open just so I can counter it, counter like a spell which might remove it as well that you might have. So I think at this turn I'm just going to play the Obelisk. Just being sensible here. Next turn I have enough mana to play Indulgent Tormentor and negate as well, so I'll just hold out for a turn. I do have an Augustbury to remove any creatures that you might play in Nightmare, for example. An 8/8. Oh, that's a beautiful Tribute to Hunger next turn. Thank God that thing doesn't have haste. So I'm going to play the island here, and then we're just going to Tribute to Hunger. Hello, 8 life. Undying Evil. And we're going to negate you. So that is not coming back. And I have another one as well in case he decides to play another Undying Evil. Oh, there's beautiful 8 life. Fantastic. Oh, it's my turn, isn't it? Fantastic. So, we're just going to carry on. I thought it was his turn for some reason, but he was trying to Undying Evil on his turn, so he's got nothing there. Nothing! So I'm just going to deal 3 damage to his face using the obelisk. Because, you know, that's what it's there for. For burning him. Burn! And now I can play the Indulgent Tormentor, I think, which would be quite nice. I've got Negate open for to block any removal that he might have. Flesh to Dust, which is why I wanted to do this turn. And this is why everybody hates playing control decks. For this very reason, because I'm just being a total dick. Like, even when it looks like I'm totally screwed, I'm actually doing quite well. If that makes sense. I've somehow got away with this. Went down to 4 life. See what he's going to do. Is he going to do anything? No, I'm actually going to wait to see if he sacrifices it first. Or am I going to draw a card? Either he's going to lose 3 life, I get to draw a card, or... do I get to draw a card? No, he lost 3 life. Great. So we're just going to swing him with the Indulgent Tormentor. Fantastic. There we go. That's 5 life down from him. And then we're just going to end my turn there. So I'm probably going to shock that in a second when he swings in with it. I want to see what he plays first. So goodbye 2-1. Undying Evil. Okay, that's fair enough. So it's going to come back, but I've got an Augusbury. And then we're just going to Augusbury you as well. You waste your cards, sweetie. And then what we're going to do here is shock him again. So goodbye Smeb. And then he's either losing health here, or I think I've got lethal here, because unless he can do something with that one card, I'm just going to swing him with the 5-3 and then shock him with the obelisk in a second. So, grand. I think that's him dead. And then we go Obelisk of Alara. You! And that's the end of the game. Okay guys, so I was considering doing the 3rd game, kind of decided against it as I forgot to set my timer up for the 2nd game, so I'm not entirely sure how long it was, but I'm assuming it was probably about as long as the 1st game, so this will probably be the end of the episode. So I'm just going to have a quick look at the deck. So let's start off with the lands. So if we look at the mana curve, we've primarily got blue, so we've got more blue mana than the red or the black. So we've got 7 blue, 4 red, 4 black basic. We've then got 2 Arcane Sanctums to be activating the life gain on the obelisk. Just a suggestion there, we still get the blue and the black from this as well. We've obviously got the 3 Crumbling Necropolises, which is hitting all of our mana. We've then got Izzet Guild Gates and Rakdos Guild Gates, which is quite nice. We've then got Think Twices for card draw, Negates, Nullifies and Dissolves for all that delicious counter. 9 lots of counter, so almost a 6th of the deck. Oh no, sorry, more than a 6th of the deck if you include the Traumatic Visions as well, is just hard counter, which is just plain awesome. Got a Tower Round. You saw how effective this was in the 1st game, so getting lots and lots of those Drake creatures down is fantastic. Tribute to Hunger, great removal spell. You get the life gain, play that to great effect in the 2nd game by getting rid of that Nightmare. Indulgent Tormentor, fantastic card, brilliant in a control deck. This is another one of those changes I've made from your suggestion. I can't remember what your handle is though. I'm really sorry about that. It's completely gone from my head, but Indulgent Tormentor is another one of those changes that I made to this deck, so it's a great control card. So you play it. So at the beginning of my upkeep, my opponent draws a card unless he sacrifices a creature or pays 3 life, which is just amazing. Shock for cheap removal, Anger of the Gods for mass removal, Obelisk of Alara because it's just a fantastic control card, and we're hitting all of these colours apart from green because of the Arcane Sanctums. Finally, we've got a Kozilek, because, you know, late game control. I have played this once using this deck. Basically, if you can just keep countering long enough, you can get him out. You can get enough mana out. It's only for like real late game if you've like basically wasted or gone through all your deck. As you do get to draw 4 cards when you draw him, and he's then got Annihilator 4, which is pretty cool. And then finally, this is a great removal spell because we've got red and black. Why not put an August Bree in? It's ridiculously good hard removal, so I've got 3 of them just to round off the deck. So that's the deck, that's some games. It's a winning series this week, 2 wins out of 2, so I'm pretty happy by that. I do quite like playing control decks, and I've really enjoyed playing this one. I'll have to see if I can include some of the new Khans of Tarkir cards next week, but I'd already kind of planned this deck out before they came out, so there we go. But yeah, that's the end of the episode. As always, guys, don't forget to comment and like if you enjoyed the episode. In terms of a comment question of the episode, which is something I'm trying to introduce, let me know if you guys are looking forward to the new Duels Origin games. I'm quite looking forward to it. It's kind of going the way of Hearthstone. Two-Headed Giant is coming back. And let me know kind of what game modes you would like to see coming back for the new Duels games, such as Two-Headed Giant, Challenge Mode, things like that, which would be quite cool. So I'm hoping that does sound very promising, the new Duels Origins games. So yeah, leave some comments below. But apart from that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.